Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Titis Ramadhani. I am a student of English Literature, English Department, Faculty of Cultural Sciences. My student number is 21/474A03/SA/20A41. At this moment, I would like to present the result of my undergraduate thesis, which is titled An Analysis of Translation Techniques Used in Translating Cultural Terms in Kim Novel by Rudyard Kipling. Background of choosing the subject. NIDA states that cultural differences can lead to misunderstandings and difficulties for the translator, especially in translating cross-language correlations. The material object, Kim Novel, is set in India, which comprises cultural terms that are not easily translated into other languages. So, the research questions will be what are the types of cultural terms found in Kim, and what kinds of translation techniques are used to translate Kim's cultural terms. Theoretical framework. Nomor states that culture is a distinct way of living, which is further explained as all the skills and routines people develop as community members. His study uses NIDA and Tabor's theory of cultural terms category, which includes ecology, material culture, social culture, organizations, customs, ideas, and gestures and habits. This classification later being analyzed further by the theory of translation techniques proposed by Finney and Darbonet, which includes borrowing, calque, literal translation, transposition, modulation, equivalence, and adaptation. Method of research. This study is qualitative research that is done by collecting and analyzing data. Finding and discussions. Cultural terms. There are 203 cultural terms found in Kim Novel, and those were categorized into 5 types of cultural terms according to NIDA and Tabor's theory. The most prominent type of cultural term is organizations' custom ideas, which appear in 67 data. Translation technique. There are 7 types of translation techniques proposed by Finney and Darbonet, which are used to analyze the technique of translating the cultural terms. The study shows that the most frequently used technique is borrowing, which appears in 133 data. This is the example of the analysis. Conclusion. Translating literary work into cross-cultural language is not easy, since the target language sometimes lacks words with equivalent meaning. Thus, it is essential to understand the cultural background of both the source and the target language. The study found 203 cultural terms overall, with the most encountered type being organizations, customs, and ideas, since this novel is set in socially structured circumstances. In translating those cultural terms, the translator used borrowing far more than the other techniques to avoid a shifting meaning. Thank you for your attention. I hope this research can be beneficial to future research and give new insights. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.